Welcome back to my third Chintamani episode. Today we're gonna give the spotlight to Academy Award-winning actor Matthew McConaughey's book, Greenlands. Matthew McConaughey is a Hollywood legend, and this book is thebomb.com. I couldn't put it down, so I read it twice.
All right.
Obama Chintamani Juara. Obama Chintamani Juara.
All right. And guess what I found out in his memoir? McConaughey chased down a recurring dream he had. I was floating downstream on my back in the Amazon River, wrapped up by anacondas and pythons, surrounded by crocodiles, piranhas, and a few freshwater sharks. There were African tribesmen lined up shoulder to shoulder on the ridge to the left of me, as far as my eyes could see. So this was the dream that brought him to Africa, to the Dogons, where he wrestled the champion wrestler of their villages and where he gained profound insights. If you watched my last Chintamani episode, you know that the Dogon tribe in Africa worships an extraterrestrial race called Nomo or Numo. And the first Nomo who traveled down were a pair of twins from the Sirius star system. These twins had what? Pop quiz. What do they look like? Humanoid upper torsos. Yeah. And serpent-like lower bodies. Yeah.
All right.
So the Dogons live in an isolated region that allows them to preserve their ancient religious practices. What really gives me goosebumps is that they possess the kind of cosmological knowledge that wouldn't be possible if not given by an extraterrestrial race at some point in the distant past. For example, the ancient Dogons already knew from thousands of years ago that the star Sirius has a companion star which is invisible to the human eye, which is to say that Sirius is a binary star system. This companion star has a 50-year elliptical orbit around the visible Sirius. So every 50 years, the Dogon tribe has a huge celebration honoring the Nomos. Hence, aliens. Okay, let's see how the Dogons were introduced in Matthew McConaughey's book. There is a magical people in Mali called the Dogon. They have an extraterrestrial transmission of knowledge of the cosmological facts of the stars that they knew long before the development of modern astronomy. They fled to a place called the Bandiagara Escarpment to escape the Muslim invasion over 1,000 years ago, where they now live in villages along the river's edge. I think this is a good place for you to go, a place you will remember, he said. Another celestial suggestion. This specific trip McConaughey took to Africa, he did right after filming Reign of Fire. And he had a shaved head, a big beard, and was in sturdy physical shape because he played a dragon slayer. So this is how he presented himself to the Dogons. A Dogon village in the Bandiagara is made up of a small cluster of mud huts. Each settlement is spaced about 8 to 15 miles apart along the river's edge. Upon arrival, the chief greets you at the encampment's border, where if he likes what he sees in your eyes, he welcomes you in. If not, You keep walking. I was always welcomed. Ooh. That night, alone on a straw mattress, I lay on the roof of a mud hut in the Dogon village of Begnemato in the middle of Mali, Africa, staring into the heavens where I counted 29 shooting stars cascade across the sky. Dreaming with my eyes open, I watched as the constellation of the Southern Cross revealed itself to me for the first time. Like the radiance of the luminescent cluster of butterflies I'd come upon on the Peruvian trail to the Amazon, I was now in the cradle of another truth. It was divine intervention, an extraterrestrial transmission of cosmological facts indeed, a celestial suggestion, more like a direct ordinance from God, and I was the chosen one in his church. Remember this, I avowed. He must have felt such a celestial connection with the Dogons that in year 2000, he commissioned them to carve his and his wife Camilla's bedroom door with their folk art. This is Matthew and Camilla. So cute.
Aww.
So Matthew McConaughey didn't mention the Chintamani stone in his book, but he did come into close contact with the Dogons and felt the divine intervention of Star Sirius while he was there. To be honest, I'm really jealous. If the Chintamani stone is in fact from Star Sirius, then the Chintamani was definitely calling him.
Alright, alright, alright.
Alright, that's enough for today's episode. This book really inspires us to take heed of signs given to us from the universe, to be brave and chase it down, even if it means going solo to Africa or anywhere outside of our comfort zone. Because chasing down what you're really passionate about is chasing green lights. That's where I leave you. You're welcome to comment below if you want to chat about McConaughey's book, The Dogons, or the Chintamani stone itself. And may the Chintamani shine a green light on us.
Namo Rana Trayaya. Namo Arya Varokiteshwaraya. Bodhisattvaya. Mahasattvaya. Mahakarunikaya. Tadyata. Om Chakravarti Chintamani. Mahapadme. Rurutishta. Jwara. Akarsaya. Om Va. Swaha.